when we last left off, we managed to find the Yeti that was making appearances in Zor's domain, and he quickly turned out to be not such a bad guy after all. It seems he might know where the Twilight mirror is being held, and he's going to help us find it. So we made our way to his mansion here, and turns out this is actually the next dungeon in the game, the Snow Peak Mansion. Or the Snow Peak Ruins, I guess it is technically called. So we're going to take on this bad boy. This is probably going to be a pretty big chunk of video, but I think we can make it through. It's The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD after all. And really glad to have you following along with me if you so happen to be. Hope you're having an excellent day. If you've been following along with this Let's Play, then you might be happy to know that in the spirit of tradition, I am recording this video of an entire dungeon way too late at night when I'm absolutely beat. It's just not a dungeon unless I'm just dead tired. And when you combine that with the fact that I do not practice these dungeons beforehand, and it's been quite a while since I've played this game, I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun figuring out where the hell it is I'm supposed to go, basically on camera. And it's going to be even more fun for me to edit it up later. In any case, the first thing we're going to want to do is figure out how exactly to get up these stairs, because they're all busted here, and we have a yellow chew, but we're pretty good on oil, so I don't think we need to bottle him up, but I'm just going to keep him alive. We got some ice up there that we can't really do anything with yet. So pretty much we can't get up the steps quite yet, but we do have a couple doors here. So I think we'll just go into this one first. After all, we still have to find the Yeti at least, before we start trashing his home, you know. Who? Sorry, I have sickness. Come closer. You cute little human. Husband told me you come. You want to look at mirror? My husband found it, but it pretty thing. But since I get mirror, I get sick, and then bad monsters appear. So many bad things happen since mirror. So we lock bedroom on 3rd floor where it hangs. Wait, I tell you where key is. Well, this isn't quite telling us where the key is, but I guess it's the next best thing. So she gives us the dungeon map, which turns out to be their house map. Fever makes head blurry, but it probably here in the room marked by this symbol. Probably. Well, I don't normally go hard off probablys, but I guess it's the best we're gonna get at this point. But right now, can't even get up. Would you bring it to me? Start with door right there. Okay, well, let's go see if we can find the key. Feels kind of weird just running around someone else's big old house, but oh well.
Ah, you. Wife, look bad. Not healthy since mirror. So I make soup for her. Fish from Zora village are most nutritious. You tired, huh? You have some? It give you energy.
So yeah, we got some nice soup here.
What flavor for soup? Can't decide.
Okay, well, we do have some very full bottles here, but I think we'll just forego this fairy. Let her go. And scoop up some soup. So, simple soup. It smells like fish broth. Yummy. Actually, it's the type of soup that looks like it could either be really good or really disgusting. I'm not too big on fish heads in my soup, but hey, you never know. Let's give it a taste. Delicious. Anyway, so we're gonna be able to come back here and basically gather up any soup that we will need. Man, he's really hacking at that fish right there. So we made it with reek fish. I guess that means that the soup must be pretty potent in its smell. But anyway, it's good to know that we at least have some soup there. I don't know how many. I don't know. Did it say how many hearts it recovered? I probably could have looked at the item description, maybe, but oh well. Let's see here. So, block puzzles are going to be a pretty common part of this dungeon. Basically, we're just going to have to be pushing around blocks to flip switches. And once again, I get to figure them out in real time. So I do believe we have to do this one here. Let's see here. What does this unlock? This just unlocks this door, which goes out to the main room. Maybe not. Basically, all we need to do is get to this door over here, right? So, nope. I think we do need to do this block puzzle. Okay. So, let's figure this one out. Basically, I want to try to get a block set up that I can push the other block against. I think the easiest way to do that is going to be like this. And then we can push this one back around. Of course, we do have these icy sections of the of this place right here. So, actually, you know what? Oh, I could have made this so much more easy on myself. Okay, we can just do this. Sometimes I can overcomplicate these block puzzles, which is pretty hilarious. They do get pretty complicated later on, but they're really fun. I actually like the block puzzles a lot in this game. A good block puzzle is always welcome. So with that, we can now make our way into the main room, or the what looks like the main section of the mansion here. And this area is actually pretty hefty. There's all sorts of little sub rooms and stuff. It looks like we can dig our way through this area of the wall. As long as you press the right button, you will be able to do it, I swear. So there's the bedroom we need to get into, it looks like. It's got a big old fancy lock on it. And they even have their own household cannon. So let's massacre their pets right here. And we will make our way into the room that supposedly has the key. Okay, come on. Don't be a coward. Don't be running away from me now. Let's see if a Minna can help us out here. There we go. And a nice little treasure chest here. We're going to be ransacking their entire place. Kind of funny that they decided to do this dungeon in the way that they did. Just the fact that they made it into a mansion. Kind of makes going through the dungeon like a normal Zelda dungeon pretty silly. Oops. So we got one small key. And now we just need to figure out where we're supposed to use it. So we got all these little kind of side areas around the main room. Can I attack these guys? There we go. So these guys will, ooh, they're like mini, what are they called? Are they called freezers? No, they're not called freezers. These are like baby versions of freezers. There are freezers in this game, and they're pretty intense. I'm looking forward to coming up on one. Because if you compare them to the Ocarina of Time version, I mean, it is just no joke. Looks like we can use our small key right here. And we're getting pretty close to that room that the Yeti's wife told us about. Oh boy. You know what would actually be pretty good for these guys is probably... Whoops, what the hell happened? Probably some bombs. I'm running a little low though. Let's just try regular arrows. How about that? I don't think that's gonna do shit. Oops. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna do this. Wow. I guess that's not gonna work after all. I didn't know that you could like freeze the bombs. Okay. There you go. Bombs work pretty nicely as long as you can get them to actually blow up. And you might be able to deflect these guys. I wonder if you can actually... I'm just experimenting now. I always have to. Okay. Let's just kill him. They're cute little ice things, but we have to kill them. That's just the sad truth of the life of a freezered baby thing. And there it is, the chest we're looking for here. So we're gonna, I guess, come up on the boss key, right? It's a pretty short dungeon. Oh, nope. Here we go. Okay, I really don't know what these guys are called, but I can tell you one thing. They are hella nasty. Not so much when just one by one, especially when you can corner them like this. But if there's multiple in a distance, I mean, you're going to have a hell of a time just killing them. They're very fast. They're very aggressive. They can throw those staves at you as a projectile. And they actually use them to guard. So what you'll notice is as you strike them, their staff will eventually break. But they don't actually take damage from that until you hit them without holding the staff, because they're just going to keep blocking you every time. A really effective weapon to use on them is bomb arrows. And I recommend doing so, especially if you come across them long range, because they are just ruthless. Absolutely ruthless. So let's get the key here. This is not like any key I ever saw. What's this? This isn't right. She's got the wrong location. Want to go back and try to get her to remember what that key is? Well, I don't know. I mean, now we've got the power of pumpkin. With the power of pumpkin, anything's possible. And other P words. Yeah, well, in any case, we're going to have to go back and see if we can get the actual location of the key. But, you know, in the meantime, I mean, the Yeti's making the soup. I believe his name's Yeto. Yeto's making the soup. We could try to give him the pumpkin for the soup. What flavor? Pumpkin. You have pumpkin, huh? Forgot about that. Pumpkin, pumpkin, Thanks. You taste if you want. Okay. So let's see, let's give a little test taste of this now. You put good soup in your bottle. It smells like pumpkins. So okay, this one replenishes 4 hearts. Now, I believe the last one replenished like probably 2 hearts or some less than 4 hearts. And you'll notice now it's good soup instead of what was the last one, like okay soup? I don't know. But yeah, so basically now that we've enhanced the wonderful flavors of the soup, it is now even more potent than it was before. And we can still go back and get some at any time. You find it, huh? What? Pumpkin? But why there? No good. Where I leave it? Maybe in that room. Go to room marked by symbol. Oops. So, now she's saying it's in this room. Well, alright. By the way, you can actually see how many post souls we have left in the dungeon. I believe that's the whole dungeon, not just this floor. So you can actually check up on that. Check room I marked on map. Will do. So as you can see, we still have 2 post souls left to go in this dungeon. And hopefully we'll grab them all. So we got a bunch of wolves in here. As long as the snow's not too deep, I think we should be able to roam around pretty freely in human form. All right, buddy, come here. I'm just getting out the arrows because it's gonna take all day. Never mind, they're actually not affected by arrows, so that sucks. Okay, you know what? I think this is just a job for Wolf Link, and there's just no way around it. So, gotta bite the bullet on this one. Use Midna. Come here, you. Get over here, buddy. Look, nobody wants to die, but it's gonna happen. So just, he is buff. Oh my goodness, taking the hits like a champ. Bringing out the Negan in me. What a terrible reference. Okay, here we go. Oh boy, I'm excited for this. That is a fucking freezered. I mean, look at it. Like, what in the fuck? It's so big and nasty. I'm gonna do a side by side. I haven't done this for any enemies yet, but here's a side by side with the Ocarina of Time freezers. It's a little more brutal, right? I'd have to say so. Unfortunately, even if we use bomb arrows, because our sword's not gonna do any good, and even if we use bomb arrows, it's just not gonna do shit. I don't think. Yeah, he just ate it. I mean, it's not gonna do a damn thing. So we're gonna have to find another way around. This door's locked here. So we got all sorts of little mechanisms. We got cannons. We got this little doohickey. But we can at least climb through this window. And the freezers are going nuts outside. So let's make safe haven inside this room. More you. It's actually pretty safe to stay up on these like tiled areas because they're only going to slide around on the ice. So even if they do hit you, I mean, it's not the end of the world. Spin attacks are actually really good if you can corner them. You can get a double hitter on them. If they hit you, it's not the end of the world. I don't think they do too much damage, but still want to watch out either way. Alternatively, you could just avoid them. I mean, they're not that fast if you don't hit them. And I mean, they're a little bit cute. You don't want to have to kill them, you know? But sometimes they do get in your way. So we got this big old ball here. I'm sure it'll make great ammo for the cannon. And what's this here? Can we look at this? Cannon manual. Here we go. Insert, iron, continue, put in, explosion, launch. Wait a minute. That was just a document of my sex life. Oh, boy. Okay. Disgusting jokes aside, this is how you launch this cannon. You throw a big bomb in here. You blow that puppy out. And now we can take out some of these ice walls at least. We can also redirect the cannon. We just push this like so. And I'm pretty sure you can only rotate it in increments of 90 degrees. But we have to get the cannonball back, unfortunately. It doesn't have a self-loading system. They're a little primitive in that way. Oh, thank God. It's not a lot of bombs, but I'll take anything at this point. Probably should have went to Barnes' place before even heading to Zora's Domain, because I really needed to stock up. In fact, I think we were at Barnes' place before going to Zora Domain, and I just didn't buy bombs, so I don't know what the fuck I was thinking there. I guess I was thinking just donate all the rupees to the fucking Goron cause or whatever to help Mallow further the capitalism in Hyrule or whatever the hell I decided to do. You can also throw these right at the little freezer babies. So we open up that door over there. I don't know if there's anything else we can do in this room right now. I mean, that cannon can only aim so many places, so. The real shame, I think, is we're gonna have to leave this cannonball here. 'Cause we can't take it with us. Link, I mean, bless him, he's a simple-minded one. He can't bring stuff through doors. Because, you know, some of his motor skills are used to open the door, and it's actually all of his motor skills, so he can't carry something while doing so. He can't even roll it through, like, open the door and then roll it through the opening, so unfortunately, that's just something we're gonna have to deal with. And another thing we have to deal with is getting across these little beams on the ceiling with these freezers in the way. Ooh, shit. He's out for blood. Let's see if I can try to shield shove him. Whoa, shit. Okay. Well, that was dangerous, but luckily, wait, can I at least bounce him off with this? There we go. I hear another Keith. And the last thing I want to do is get pushed off by Keith. Okay, we'll just take care of those. And try to... Ooh, okay. Kind of forgot about that. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Ooh, okay. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, boy, where'd he go? Okay, that's fine. We don't need bats. We don't need bombs. I didn't mean to take out a bomb. I meant to take out an arrow. But somehow I think we took him down. I actually don't know where the bat went. Hey, we found a stamp for the letter B. So it all has a happy ending in the end. Oh shit. Okay, just gotta be careful here, so as we don't fall off. And we got the compass finally, so we can see all the treasure chests on the map and whatnot. Very useful. And where does this go to? This just goes into an abyss. It looks like, yeah. So, if I did fall off, at least it's only about a heart's worth of damage. And we're gonna be able to get back here simply enough by using the claw shot. Just in case you forgot about that little gem that we got. Looks like there's another floor up there that we can't quite reach yet, but oh well. Ooh, and these guys are back. Ooh, shit. Ooh, you know what? Oh, I want to see something. No, not those. Let's try the spinner. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's doing any damage, but it definitely helps you avoid them. And I think that is pretty much all we can do here. So we didn't find any keys, but we did find the cannonball. Man, you guys are back. You guys. Come on then. Come on then. You're gonna hide behind the freezer, huh? Well, it worked. Congratulations. So I was looking around the map, and at least now that we have the compass, I can see our friend Uuku is in this room. So we better at least go save her. Even though this is probably like the one place she doesn't actually need to be saved from. I don't know how she managed to get herself stuck in this jar. You know what? Yeto was probably gonna cook her into a stew. So. I mean, she's got the those big plump breasts that would just make a delicious meal. So at least we got it. Yeah. Great. Grand. I'm so happy. Awesome. And I'm hitting the wrong buttons all the time. As per usual, I'm keeping it real traditional this time. This is the one time I'm keeping it super traditional. So I'm noticing a problem with this dungeon right now, and the main problem I'm noticing right now is that I don't know where to go. But actually, now that I'm looking at the map, since we got the compass, there is a treasure chest just sitting in the middle of this room. So how did I miss that? Maybe it's buried like under the snow. Hmm? And these wolves are back, but I'm not even gonna bother to kill them this time, because guess what? These dudes are annoying. There we go. Just gotta dig around in here. And I bet we'll find ourselves a small key. Oh, there we go. Awesome. And we can't unlock doors in wolf form, so we're just gonna turn back into a human and get this done. Nice. See, now we got a whole stash. See what else we got in here. Looks like a block shortcut that we can't quite activate yet. And we might as well see what's up here. Oh, okay. It's just a big old freezer. Not too keen on that at the moment. Oh. Let's just pull this down. So we can use this mechanism in order to transfer the balls. We want to transfer the balls to the other wall. We can use these. Quite a complicated little setup, considering all you really had to do was just, like, take them through the door. But, oh well. Now we can load this up. We can load up one of our bums. Just use the normal bombs. We can get the treasure on the other side. Hey, use a bomb to get a bomb. How original. But we got a net bomb count of or a net bomb gain of 4 on that one. So our bomb count is doing it's really booming. Now we're just gonna redirect this in order to take out the nasty freezer creep. All right, buddy. You are so fucked now. Did I load it? I think I loaded it. Okay. Reach for the sky. Even though you don't have hands. Okay. Let's... Aww. Look, he had a baby. It's like when you crush a spider and all of its little babies come out of its... Ugh. Jesus. You know, I actually was watching... Should I even bother? I'm just gonna be real quick with the story. I just watched The Walking Dead, and there was a zombie in the first episode that had a spider living inside of it. It was really fucking gross, and it creeped me out like fuck. Okay, mini boss time. I didn't want to get too off topic here. So this dude is the real deal. And I actually don't even really remember how to beat him, but we're just gonna figure this out. Look at him swinging that thing around with a fucking purpose. Oh shit. If I remember correctly, this guy's actually a little scary. The mini bosses we've been fighting have been real hella pushovers. This guy is kind of no joke from what I can remember. And I actually do not remember how to beat him at all. We're gonna try every weapon at our disposal. Bombs? Nope. Arrows? I think I tried that already. Oh, shit. Oh, boy. Okay. Just gonna try to get away from him here. At least our soup's gonna come in handy. This might take some problem solving. Let's try the boomerang. Nope. One of our sword techniques might do it, but I don't think that'll be necessary. Get inside of him. Oh, there we go. I think this is what you have to do. Something with this. There you go. I have to hit him in the back. Wait for him to attack. Hit him in the back. It rhymes. It must work. I think if you stay close enough to him, he can't actually hit you. So he's gonna try to attack. Any day now. Come on. Come on. What you little bitch? What you a little bitch? He's gonna try to he's gonna try to get behind him. He's gonna try to get behind him. There you go. Alright. Alright. I got it down. I can kill you. Just gotta get right up in his grill. Just right the hell up in there. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, there we go. I really don't know what exactly I'm hitting that's different, but... Did we best him? Yeah. Alright, Link, don't get too cocky. You kind of got your shit kicked in a little bit. And what do you know? You left behind this, interesting little trinket. I think we'll just have to, take it for ourselves. We got the ball and chain. Hell yeah. This giant iron ball has incredible power. Swing it to cause serious damage. So pretty early dungeon item actually. And honestly, one of the most badass in the bunch. I mean, what in the fuck? This is so dope. Look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna carry around that fucking thing. So now that we have the ball and chain, you can bet we're gonna be able to do all sorts of nasty shit. But first of all, before we get too ahead of ourselves, let's go and figure out if we can figure out where this. Let's go figure out if we can figure out where this key is. Let's just go see if the key is actually in the chest that the Yeti told us about. So we can destroy all this junk, and you can see there's even the embodied spirits of skulls in here. So at least we got that. We got 100 rupees. I think we can even further destroy this. And yeah, basically, so this thing works. You can hold the button to swing it around, and then you can let go to kind of throw it out, and then you can retract it again and just keep swinging. You can also aim it around and hit floor enemies and stuff. It's gonna be pretty nice for taking out those mini freezers and stuff like that. And you can also use it to just bust away ice. So now we don't need those cannons anymore. Just take out all this stuff here. Because, I mean, the Yetis weren't using any of this, you know. So we got the... Jesus. The Ordon goat cheese. Nice stuff. Cheese, right? So this cheese is made from milk from Ordon goats. It's delicious. Oh, food again? Yeah, I had a bad feeling about this. She didn't seem very sure of herself. Oh well, let's head back and hope she has some other brilliant idea. Oh, come on, Midna. You don't like food? Does Midna never eat food? In any case, we can at least take the cheese back to Yeto, and he can put it in the soup, and maybe we'll get some cheese soup. Some cheese, fish, and pumpkin soup. I can't think of a more tasty meal. Well, let's tell her how badly she fucked up. What happened? What? Cheese. Oh man, I've never seen someone be so depressed over cheese. Did husband move it? Oh, where in the world did we put it? Sorry, I need thinking time. Take cheese to husband, You do that, I try to remember. Yep. You know, I never really appreciated just how fucking snug as a bug in a rug she is. So it's pretty cozy. Anyway, let's go ahead and take the cheese to Yeto. Cheese delivery. Oh, needs
More punch. What? Good smell. What you have, huh? Perfect ingredient. Little more time on fire, it become gourmet soup. Here, taste.
Okay, just don't fucking push me again. It's looking real cheesy. So we got superb soup. It smells quite cheesy. So now it can replenish 8 whole hearts. Kind of took a beating during that mini boss fight, which is a nice welcome change to the other mini bosses. So we'll go ahead and take 2 helpings. I gotta say, I'm getting pretty hungry. I haven't eaten dinner tonight. And this is kind of not helping my situation. So, let's see if Yetta can remember where the key is now. I think I remember. We put key in nearby room, so no forgetting. Well, a lot of good that did. How I forget? Embarrassing. See? Here. Place marked by symbol. I mean, that's not too close, but hey. It there. It must be. You look for me. You know your mansion's infested with monsters, right? It's like, kind of reminds me of, I used to work with this dude who used to work at a, pest control company. And man, some of the nasty stories that he would tell me. He told me like there was this couple that they were both like completely fucking blind, right? And they had no idea that their house was like infested with spiders. Like black widows and then the works. And I just thought, oh God. So that's kind of what this like situation reminds me of. They think everything's fine, but in reality. And how do you like that? The freezers are so beastly, it takes 2 shots from the ball and chain to knock them down. That's pretty hardcore. So let's just make our way through. Ooh. Try not to get frozen by the freezers. I really like the way these things look, though. Their design is just so fucking, like, no nonsense. I like all those little red beads in there. All its little eyes, I presume. So we just killed it and its babies for really no good reason. And we got a couple blocks here that we're not going to be able to push. Looks like they slot nicely into the floor down below, but not going to be able to do anything with that now. What we can do is make our way in here and unleash the Bats of Doom. Bats of Frozen Doom. So another cannon right here. Bet you didn't think we'd be seeing one of these again. Turns out when I said we weren't going to need them anymore, I lied because we're actually going to need, looks like, to fire one through that hole, I'd imagine. Because we're not going to be able to use the ball and chain through that hole. That's for sure. So, I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. For now, let's just see what we got in these different rooms. All we can really do at this point is just explore. And thank God the ball and chain actually makes short work of these guys. Although still, to be honest, kind of can be a pain in the ass. As you saw, I still took a hit, even though I was using the ball and chain. They're incredibly fast. So you want to be standing a pretty good distance, or, I mean, I usually prefer to just use bomb arrows myself. Sometimes instead of the bomb and chain, but I'm running low on bombs, so we can use the ball and chain to kind of swing this thing around, and we can get ourselves a small key, which is always useful. And it looks like this is the upper level of that one room we were in. Yeah, there's open treasure chests down there and everything, so let's swing on back. Now there was a room on the lower floor. Oh, hey, look, it even shows you. Oh, yeah, those are. The map also shows you where the little cannonballs are, just in case you need to know that. Pretty helpful and really nice little idea, because it would really suck to lose those. I think before we continue the upstairs route, we'll just try to explore this area here. Now that we have the ball and chain, we're gonna be able to probably backtrack and do lots of exploring and see places that we could not see before. There's that freezer up there looking ominous. And I don't think we're gonna be able to take care of that guy because he is pretty straight up just guarding this ladder here. Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna be able to make it up there, unfortunately. But if we look on our map, there is a chest that probably is not much to care about, but for some reason I'm feeling real thorough today. Nothing like being real thorough at 12:30 in the morning when you really should be getting some sleep. But instead, you just try to get all the chests in The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Okay. So now that you have the ball and chain, you really do walk with a purpose. Or kind of like you need to use the shitter. But in any case, yeah, that's what I kind of was afraid of. Just a really, I'm bouncing all over the place here. Just a really tiny little chest with 20 rupees. Cute enough, but not quite what we're looking for. I'm gonna go ahead and cut back to the staircase room. So now that we have our small key, we can totally make our way to this room over here. Actually, ooh, you know what? I do believe. Hold on. Can I actually? Yep. Okay, there's a secret right here. I remember this. So where does this actually lead on the map? Yeah, there's secret room down here. And we get our first piece of heart of the dungeon. I remember it took me a little while to find this one. Pretty well hidden. Normally you'd go through that door over there and you'd see this chest over here, and in true Ego Raptor loves Link to the Past fashion, you'd see that chest and be like, what's in there? How do I get over there? What's in that chest over there? And you basically get a hint that that floor is destructible, and you can go ahead and get your piece of heart that way. So pretty good. Now we only need one more piece of heart left, and it looks like still need our 2 post souls, and we are ready to roll. So hopefully we find them. And we can go ahead and break that ice over right there to reveal a claw shot target, effectively giving us a shortcut back to the beginning of the dungeon right here. This is the entrance. So now we can just claw shot up here if we need to. Whereas previously it was not accessible. So this is what I was talking about. There's one of these dudes over here. Unfortunately, they take 2 bomb arrows in quick succession to blow up, because you have to blow up their weapon and then you have to blow up their body. And it looks like we have some nasty keys on the ceiling here, and I ain't having that. Shooting gallery. Oh man, I really thought that one was gonna connect. I'm a marksman. I swear to God, I'm a marksman. This is not gonna work. I'm just gonna go ahead and get this one a swinging. There we go. Now this should be easier. Well, you'd think. Look at all those arrows up there that I just fucking... Yep, there's my skill at work. Okay, so I think... Cool, so now we hit that one as we were going back, and now we can jump across safely. See if we get something good right here. No, there you go. Second piece of heart. Back to back, butt to butt. Which, if you haven't heard that expression, That is from Nickelodeon, and I was afraid I was gonna miss that, but that's okay. We got our shortcut, remember? Yeah, I remember they say that on Nickelodeon. They'd be like back to back, butt to butt. I always thought that was so gross. Doing a lot of digressing in this episode, but it's a long old dungeon. What are you gonna do? We've been going for a good, been coming up on like 45 minutes to 50 minutes, so I imagine this dungeon will run good hour 10, hour 20. Maybe even longer, who knows? The dungeons are only going to get harder from here on out, as you would expect. Oh no. The very last one got his vengeance. So now we're in a real icy room here. Oh, there you go. That's probably why. The mansion's not very well insulated with a big old hole in the ceiling. Hey, there we go. It's Mr. Poe. So Poe number 2 of the dungeon. We can go ahead and take this guy out. And I am just in all sorts of danger right here. Don't want to hit the ice or the Poe's blade. Perfect. So now we only need one more Poe soul left, and there is the matter of the stamps in this dungeon. So who knows how many of those there are. We already got one. But it does look like we can't exactly make our way into this door yet. It's locked. And where does this one lead to? This balcony here. Oh, I think we can, yeah, this should shortcut us. Plenty of shortcuts in this level. I actually like that a lot. We can check these barrels here, see if we got some rupees. That was good aim, I swear to God. Nice. That door is up there is locked. So I believe this is the block puzzle room. Yuppers. So now that we have the ball and chain, we can reveal this hidden switch right, or not hidden, but this switch right here. We can also free this block from its icy prison. So this is where the puzzles start getting real fun with the blocks here. I think I kind of remember my basic strategy for this one. So if I remember correctly, okay, so basically what we're gonna want to do Nope. Okay, I know. I got a strat. So go ahead and shove this one there. We'll sacrifice our block on that switch here in order to push this one around. Get this all set up right there. And now what we want to do is push another block up against that one in the middle there, so that it's right between the block and the switch. And we want to make sure that we're doing this on these sides that we're doing them on, because there's a little notch right here. So that's going to help us get the amount of height we really need on this field. So now that that block's there and that block's there, we have the necessary places to push the block against in order to hit the switch. So we can take this block out from behind since we don't need it anymore. Stop it on that block. Stop this block on that other block in the middle. And there we go. I actually really like that puzzle a lot. It's very satisfying. I remember when I first did that puzzle, it was It was very enjoyable. Very enjoyable indeed. So let's go ahead and see what's in that room now. I'm just itching to find out after all that. Looks like we're back outside. I can see freezers on the horizon, but oh boy. More importantly, these guys. So, oh boy, I really wish I would have bought bombs before all this, but oh boy, I'm already wasting them too. Oh, okay. He's down there. Oh, he just died. I'll take it. See if I can get both of them. And I just ran out of water bombs. Okay, well, at least I killed one. I think I'm just gonna try to chance it and leave that other one alive. Just gonna try to get over here. So even if he hits me, it's not gonna be too big a deal. I'm just gonna use a sword. When there's just one of them in your close range, they're a lot more manageable. So we've got that area right there. We could free that ice. That probably just leads to a shortcut. And it looks like we got a cannon on top there. And we've got a little ball transfer system over there. And we can take out the ice blocks in the middle. So I guess we'll just go ahead and take this out here. So at least open up that shortcut and kind of get our bearings straight here a little bit. So we want to make our way into that top left room. So it turns out I kind of brain farted here. Didn't notice this claw shot target. It was so beautifully framed, but I just didn't see it. So we can now make our way into this door here. I sense ice. And barrels. Luckily, these things pose no threat to us now. We reveal another claw shot target there as well. So let's use our trusty ball and chain to navigate this room. What do you say? Looks like we're right over some other room. Yeah, I actually don't know what room. That might be the room where we... I don't think it's the room where we got the claw shot. I don't know. Hey, it's a picture of the Zora Queen. Always nice to honor her. Ooh, rupee. Look at you very carefully. And what do we have in here? A key. You know, it's kind of weird. Oh man, big old nasty cough. It's kind of weird how I feel like the keys are in like inconsistently in different sized chests. I think that's the case from what I remember. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. There's still furniture here. They're not allowed to have any furniture by the time I'm done with this. Okay, so now we got our small key. And we can go ahead and backtrack to that one room where we, get this, needed a small key. So, I'm just gonna go do it. So here we are in the icy room where we need to unlock the door. Oh boy. You really gotta be brave when you face these freezers. You just kind of got to go in head first, whack them with the ball. Sometimes you just take a fucking hit and then deal with their babies afterwards. Oh, here we go. This looks like those blocks that we saw we could push earlier. Okay, there you go. So now the cannon can fire a cannonball into here. And we'll be able to use that cannonball probably somewhere else. So let's just take a look over here, actually. Why can I not open the doors without running into them for some reason? Maybe Link just showing off those motor skills once again. Another shortcut, always really nice. So this cannon right here. Ooh, we're going to be able to take out that freezer, which is guarding the ladder. So all we need to do is find some nice ammo for this cannon, and we will be good. So in order to do that, we just need to find some ammo for the other cannon, and then we will be good. So let's take a look around here. We can look on our map and see. All the cannonballs are on the first floor, basically. I wonder if the door has one of those little transfer systems. Yes, right here. So it's logical that we take a look in this area. Aha, there we go. So let's begin the ball transfer process. That's step one of the ball transfer process. We get our head nice and sturdied up. Just to get yourself thinking straight. And from here on out, I mean, it's pretty much smooth sailing. We know exactly what to do. So I guess I'll take this time to talk about Smash Brothers. Since that just came out, why not date this video as if it wasn't already dated by me playing a game that came out in like 2015 or remade from a game that came out in like 2007. Those dates might be completely wrong. Anyway, Smash Bros. Yeah, Smash Bros. Ultimate just came out last Friday as it were, and having a lot of fun playing that. Really love the Castlevania characters quite a bit. Simon and Richter are very fun to play. Those whip mechanics just never fail. They feel so good. I really wouldn't mind playing some Castlevania games on the channel one day. I think that'd be pretty cool. And Isabelle, I mean, she's just the most... I didn't think I would care that Isabelle was in Smash, but she's just so adorable. And there's nothing funner than beating the shit out of a big burly fighter as Isabelle, let me tell you. When you win against like Ridley or Bowser or something, and you're just playing this cute little dog character, there's no greater feeling. Anyway, that brings us quite nicely into our final moment with this freezer. And now he's toast. So we can finally make our way up that ladder. And hopefully not get hit by those little mini freezers once we get up there. Oh shit. That like kind of freaked me out because like it was so close to it was a lot closer to the camera than I thought it was gonna be. And so I thought it was like really big. Okay, let me think about where I'm going here. So there's a door here. We could check out. That goes to the room that we're supposed to be going into. Oh, and this just goes up to like the main area. So let's check this out. Cross your fingers. We'll see if the key is actually in this chest this time. Oh no. What are these pews? Oh geez, okay. I don't want none of that. Oh, that's another cool thing about the ball and chain actually. It can be used as a makeshift shield, which is really helpful against these guys. So that is something I never really even thought about, to be honest. But what a great thing. Is there more? Oh. Well, question asked and question answered, I suppose. I love taking them on the way down. Really, really stick it to them as you take your lumps. Okay. This is painful, but it's better than wasting bombs, you know? Just gonna use the fat belly technique and try to take them out with all the avoiding damage with the big pregnant metal shield. And that ought to do it. And we can finally claim our reward. 20 rupees says it's just gonna be beans or something. Oh, no, we got the bedroom key. Hell yeah, this will let you gain access to the bedroom that houses the mirror shard. What do you think about that, Midna? Phew, we finally found the key. That sure took a while, but that mirror shard is as good as ours. So, now we have the key at last. And we're actually missing a Poe, annoyingly enough. Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, you safe. I drink husband's soup, feel much better. So I come find you. You found key. Ah, good, good. Bedroom right above us. I take you there. And then she just waddles right up there. It's kind of funny, actually. So yeah, we never found that Poe. But looks like the soup finally became gourmet soup once I had some time to rest. But the nice thing about this is you don't actually have to like wait for her. You can just go ahead and walk right up. And yeah, I'm trying to think about where that Poe could be, but I suppose we'll just have to come back for it later. Let's see what progress is she at. She's taking her time. We're just gonna go ahead and go in without her. So let's do it. Thank you. You come inside. Can I have one of those blanket coat things? And now we get to fight the Twilight Ice Mask Blizzetta. So this boss is really strange, actually. It's just a big old hunk of ice. And it'll freeze you. So what else are we gonna do but ram it with a big old ball and chain? Let's put this thing to some good goddamn use. We just want to knock this thing off its rocker. And you can see it chipping away, making some very nice designs. Oh, I love that shit. I love watching all those little icerds. Something we call them icerds. Like twirl around. We got a really good track for this here. So interestingly enough, we actually want to look on the floor here, kind of see where she's gonna land these little ice hunks. And it's kind of tricky. I really like the way this part of the fight looks. I like the way these little ice chunks look. And I might kind of suck at this because I don't remember being very good at this fight. And at least I think you're supposed to kind of let the ceiling kind of guide you here. Just not fast enough. I think we can also permanently take out some of these, or at least semi-permanently. So we can try to. You know what? I should have went back and got more soup. Oh, but these things do give hearts as well, so that's nice. So let's try to go fast. So now they're going to launch in a ring, and then she's going to go near them, or in the middle of them, and we can get our hits off that way. Okay, let's see what else she's got hiding. What other tricks she's got hidden up her sleeve? I can't talk. It's late at night. Let's do this. Oh, no. More than I thought. We just need to kill at least one, and then we'll at least have an opening. Theoretically. Oop. There we go. This boss is really interesting. I like how you don't necessarily even really like fight an actual creature. You just fight like the prison, or the, I guess you could say prison. Yeah, the prison that it's held in. Ooh, this is not looking good. It's fine though. We can take out a bunch of these. They drop a lot of hearts too. I mean, it's pretty easy to get your health back in this fight. Oh boy. Which is good for me because I take a lot of hits. Let's do a redo here. I also really like bosses where you like kind of chip away at it over time. I think we're good not taking out those. And with that, let's bust her out of this icy prison.
Rooted children with fear. And my book says, "Judge never came here." This big wooden, this powder pures, that we pure with metal here. Wisdom saved us.
Still a better love story than, well, you know. And we got ourselves one new heart container. And how sweet is that? But we'll leave these two be, and let's bust out of here. So with that, we not only managed to rescue another piece of the Mirror of Twilight, but also show two Yetis what true love really is, and benefit from it ourselves. But that was a pretty interesting dungeon, you know? Pretty unique design, little unique things about it. Got a really, really badass new weapon in the form of the ball and chain. And I think that closes things off pretty nicely. In the next video, we'll see if we can get a lead on yet another piece of the Mirror of Twilight, so that we can assemble it and take on Zan and Gandorf and defeat them once and for all. But that's a job for another video, so I hope you'll join me in the next one, and I'll see you then.